Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Bookie by You. I can't stand the shadow, but we're gonna roll with it. Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, let's do two things in this video. We're gonna talk about my September wrap-up, my Read-A-Thon, and we're going to talk about my October TBR. So let's get started. All right, so let's talk about the Read-A-Thon. Yeah, that was hashtag, is that how you do it? Hashtag fail. I barely got any reading done. I think the only book that I managed to finish was Hungry, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So I finished Hungry. Let me move back. Gotta show off the hair. Yeah, it's growing. So I finished up one book. I read another book, which I'm going to also discuss, but I didn't even finish that book. So I didn't really get to the 4 books which I set out for myself. And I just think because I'm just not a fast reader, just not. So I have to lower my expectations of myself and actually set a goal that I can actually get accomplished. But, I don't regret doing the Read-A-Thon. It was fun. It was fun planning it, even though it didn't go as planned. Side note, be prepared to see a lot of videos in this office area because, yeah, best place to film. All right, let's get started. First, so we talked about the Read-A-Thon. Let's talk about the books that I finished in September. Well, kind of September, October-ish. First book is Hungry. I finally finished this book and it was pretty good. Like I said, it's a book about Crystal Rand and her transition from being an anorexic straight size model to eventually becoming a plus size model. I don't know if she's quite as plus size model now. I heard she lost some weight, but at least at the time in this writing, she was a plus size model. And it was pretty interesting. I love how she talked about all her horror stories with being anorexic and the fact that she was just slowly pretty much diminishing. And she was no longer becoming the person that she was when she was a kid. She was becoming some other crazy, exercise obsessed, salad obsessed person. And okay, that was random. Salad obsessed person. And so I could definitely relate to her struggles. I think pretty much everyone, most women can, just being obsessed with our diet and looking a certain way and looking good instead of not focusing on the health and actually taking care of your body, eating appropriately and exercising. And it's easy to go extreme. So I would say I would give this book a 3 out of 5. I mean, I didn't agree with everything that she talked about in here, especially health at every size. I'm not for that, but I respect people who, want to be part of that movement. And yeah, I didn't agree with everything she said, but I still like it. And it was pretty good. I'll definitely recommend this. I might actually lend this out. Depends if somebody wants to read it. Alright, so we're going to also talk about the next book. Mark Ellsberg's Blackout. Oh, can you see it? Okay, hold up. The light's shining. Okay, hopefully you can see it. There we go. So I bought this book from the library for about $1. And side note, I think I'll try to put the picture up here. If not, then check out my Instagram. But the author of this book actually liked it, one of my Instagram posts. Hashtag famous. But yeah, that was pretty good. So Blackout, this book is about pretty much an a national blackout, I believe in Europe. And nationwide blackout in Europe, and it comes from a perspective of a couple different characters. I know there's one that's a hacker, one that's a bunch of girls, couple girls going on a ski trip. And I forgot the last character perspective. And pretty much just talking about their story and how they're surviving the blackout. And it's talk about things that you wouldn't even think about, like you can't pump gas without electricity. You know, obviously you can't do laundry and stuff. You know, milking cows. 90% of the time that's done electrically. Cars, going to the bathroom, you know, a lot of things requires electricity, and having a blackout, especially for a couple of days, severely affects that. So, and this blackout is caused by a terrorist. They don't know who the terrorist is, but they know it's linked to a terrorist. So this was the first book that I actually annotated. As you can see right here. I don't know if you can see this lighting. This lighting, hold up. You can kind of see it. Move back. Yeah. So this is the first book I annotated, and that's probably why it's been taking me so long. It has a lot of information in it, and me being a slow reader and this being kind of like a tech book, kind of, sort of, because, you know, blackout, electricity. Anyway, it's just taking me a while to read, so I feel like if I was honest with myself, I probably won't finish this until November. But I like it. I do like it. You know, despite me not being able to finish it, I do like the books. And that's all I read for September. I know, pathetic, but that's okay. October will be a better month. So we're gonna talk about the books that I'm gonna read in October. Back to Blackout. I'm gonna read some more of this. I probably won't finish it, but I'm gonna read some more of that, so I already discussed that. The next book I'm gonna read is Tweak by Nick Chef, I think his name is. And it's about his life on being addicted on methamphetamine. And so I actually got this book on my phone, on my Kindle. Not my Kindle, on the Kindle app. But I don't know about anybody else. I cannot read books on the screen. Like, it's hard. It's super, super difficult, and it's hard to concentrate. So that's why I went ahead and got the book. It was only like $2 off half price books. So I was like, I might as well. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. And my favorite book, well, not my favorite, maybe be my favorite, The Designated Ugly Fat Friend. And you guys might have seen the trailer for this movie, but it's also a book. And so far I like it. I'm actually on page 70. And this book is, how many pages? Does it say? 275 pages, so 200 pages to go. And it's a book about this high school girl named Bianca Piper, and she's a very cynical, negative person. I can relate. And, you know, she's friends with these two beautiful girls. They're very, very beautiful, and she's kind of like the more ugly, quote, unquote, ugly. That's my thing now, quote, unquote. She's a very ugly, like, not ugly, but not as pretty as the other two girls. She's just not like the girly girl. She's just a regular tomboy, cynical person. And she hangs out with these two pretty girls. And in the book, she ends up sleeping with this really, really hot boy. His name is Wesley, hot guy. And now she's conflicted by her feelings because she hates the hot guy's gut. Hot guy's name's Wesley. But she kind of enjoys it. She hates him, but she enjoyed the sex. So I can see that conflict happening in real life. So yeah, sometimes I feel like a duff. Aww. Anyway, so those are the books I'm going to try to read. I definitely see myself finishing reading Duff. I definitely see myself reading more Blackout. Whether or not I get to Tweak, Who knows? Maybe I'll read both the books, Duff and Tweak. I want to show off my journal real quick before I sign off. Yay! Look at my reading. This light. That's light. Okay. That's the start of my journal. Like, yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll do like a journal flip through later. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, it was actually fun sharing what books I read and what books I was reading for the month of October. I just realized I don't have any Halloween decorations, so I have to get on that. Maybe I'll make a video about that. So anyway, love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bookieebyyou. Bookieebyyou.